Arthur's point of view, Yoongi's parents got to know about their son's new quality and changing behavior. They were too shocked to see Yoongi's overprotective behavior towards Jimin. Yoongi secretly talked with his parents. At the departure time, Mr. Min came to pick Jimin from his college instead of Yoongi. Jimin informed Yoongi about this. Mr. Min took Jimin to one of the hotel. He was mesmerized to see the hotel's beauty. He never went any 5 or 7-star hotel before, so he doesn't know how to behave there. He was behaving like he behaves in his house. Suddenly, manager and waiter started insulting him. Let's see what happens next. Waiter, just look at his clothes. He looks so cheap. He must be here by fooling the doorman. Manager, yeah, you are right. Hey kid, just get out from here. This isn't the place of people like you. This hotel is only for high class people, not for you, poor kid. You can't afford here's water. Just go from here. You can't deserve to stand here. It will ruin our hotel's image. Jimin was hurt to listen their hurtful words for him. He didn't come here by his will. He looked down. His cheerful face turned so small. Everyone started laughing at him. Now he was very embarrassed. Sharp is scary voice. He can afford thousands of hotels like this and millions of people like you worked under him. Do you know who is he? Everyone looked from where's voice come. Manager and waiter started shivering to hear the voice. Jimin found the voice familiar, so he slowly looked up and smiled. Jimin ran and hugged. Oh ma! Mrs. Min hugged him back. How are you, baby? Soft voice. Jimin, I'm fine, Oma. Mrs. Min, good baby. Just give Oma 2 minutes, okay? Jimin nodded his head. Okay. Manager and waiter were shocked to hear Oma from Jimin's mouth. They thought he was a poor boy, but no, he isn't. Mrs. Min came near to manager and waiter with Jimin. Jimin was standing behind her with his head hung low. Mrs. Min grabbed Jimin's arm and made him stand in front of her. Mrs. Min to Jimin, look up. Jimin did. To manager and waiter, so, what were you saying about him? He can't afford here's water. If he stood here, then it will ruin our hotel's image. Do you know who is he? He is Min. Jimin, my one and only son-in-law. Whatever is mine is his too. He is Korea's richest person's son-in-law, and you dare to insult him, and that too in his own hotel. You too, fired. Angry as hell. Manager and waiter were too stunned to hear Jimin's reality. They both fell on Jimin's leg and started begging to not fire them. Manager, holding Jimin's right leg. I'm really sorry, sir. I didn't know who are you. That's why I dared to open my mouth. Please forgive me. Waiter, holding Jimin's left leg. Yes, sir. Please forgive us. We will never repeat this again. Please, sir. I have family to feed. Please have some mercy on me. Jimin looked at Mrs. Min. Oh, ma, please forgive them. Don't fire them. If you will fire them, then how will they feed their family? Please, oh, ma. Mrs. Min, soft voice. Jimmy, baby, you are too innocent for this cruel world. They insulted you, and here you are saying to forgive them. You are really an angel, but I am not. I can't take if anyone insults my family members, and you are the most important member of our family. So sorry, baby. They will get what they deserve. Every action has equal reaction. They did big mistake. Now they have to bear its consequence too. So baby, don't interfere in between this, okay? Jimin nodded his head. Okay, Uma. Mrs. Min, scary voice. And you too. Leave my baby's leg and get out from here. I don't want the staff who don't know how to respect others. Get out by yourself, otherwise I will call the security. Leave! Everyone who was in the dining area started shivering by hearing her angrily roar. Manager and waiter immediately left from there. This was the first time when they saw Mrs. Min this much angry. Of course she will be. She is Min Yoongi's mom. Yoongi got anger and savageness from her mother. She was the one who found Jimin first and decided to make him her son-in-law. Mr. Min is boss, but she is boss of boss. She is super boss. Even Mr. Min is scared from her. Mrs. Min coldly, everyone get back to your work. To the guest, sorry for your inconvenience. Please enjoy your meal. Looked at Jimin, who was standing there with his head hung low. Jimmy, what happened, baby? And where is your appa? Jimin, nothing, Oma. I don't know where is appa. Shrugged his shoulders. We both come here together, but don't know where did he lost. Mrs. Min looked at his small face. Don't be sad, baby. Come and sit here. You must be tired. They both sat on the corner table from where Jimin can enjoy the whole chandelier's look. Jimin was very happy and sad too. Happy because Mrs. Min took his side and told everyone that he is her son-in-law, and sad because of him manager and waiter lost their job. Mrs. Min gave Jimin menu. Jimmy, you must be hungry, right? Here, order whatever you wanna eat. I have a big surprise for you. Jimin took the menu. But what's the surprise, Oma? Mrs. Min, first let's have our lunch. After that we will go somewhere. Now order your food. Jimin excitedly looked at the menu but couldn't understand any dish. So he gave the menu back to Mrs. Min and said, Jimin, Oma, you ordered the food. Mrs. Min, we? What happened? Jimin said pout. I never eat these dishes. I don't know about any of them. So how can I order? 5 and 7-star hotels and their useless menu. Seriously, they give simple dish to luxurious name. Common people just like me can't understand their menu. And when dish comes, then you understand, oh, this is simple and common dish. Mrs. Min smiled. Okay, let me order for you. She ordered the food and they both happily enjoyed their chatting. Jimin was telling him how did Yoongi treat him, how did Yoongi take his stand when Professor beat him without any reason. Mrs. Min was shocked and happy to hear this. Shocked because she doesn't know his son has this much soft and caring for Jimin, and happy because Yoongi really took good care of Jimin. And because of Jimin, he started smiling and enjoying the life. Soon waiter comes with their lunch and placed it on the table. First dish. Jimin, while making faces, ew, salad. Oh ma, you ordered grass. I will not eat this. Vincent started fake crying. Mrs. Min, don't cry, Jimmy. This isn't for you. Jimin stopped crying. Then for whom? For you. Mrs. Smith, nah baby, I'm just like you. I also don't like to eat grass. Jimin, confused. Then for whom you ordered this? Mrs. Smith, this is for your appa. How dare he to leave my poor baby alone at this strange place? I will not leave him today. Let him come here. Mr. Min is gone now. Let's pray for him. Mr. Min's point of view. I came here with Jimin as we planned a big surprise for him. But when we came inside, I met with our old customer and started talking with him. I forgot about Jimin, and when I remembered he wasn't there, I was searching him here and there. Where did he go? This is Hugh's hotel. I was searching him. Just then, one staff member come to me and informed that Mrs. Min is very angry and shouting in dining area. So I immediately went there. I found Jimin was with her and they both were happily giggling. So I also went there. Mr. Min sat on the chair. Jimin, you are here. Did you know I was searching you in the entire hotel? At least you should inform me. Jimin, sorry Appa, I was too busy in admiring the hotel's interior. Mrs. Min, no need to say sorry, baby. It's not your fault. It's his fault. So he will say sorry to you. He left you all alone at this strange place. He is so careless. Mr. Min gulped hard to see her dangerous expression. Yes, I have to say sorry to you. It's all my fault. Sorry, Jimmy. I shouldn't leave you alone. Jimin, it's okay, Appa. It's my fault too. Mr. Min, Jagya, see, Jimmy already forgive me. Now you also spit out your anger. By the way, Jimmy, why did you order salad? Don't worry, you can have any dish. We won't tell this to Yoongi. So enjoy your meal. To Mrs. Min. Right, Jagya? Jimin mischievous smiled. This isn't for me, Appa. This is for you. Oma specially ordered this for you. See, here is our tasty dishes. Licked his lips. Two waiters came and started arranging the dishes on the table. Soon the whole table filled with various types of dishes. Mr. Min's mouth filled with water. Mr. Min trying to steak some dishes. Food is looking so delicious, Jimmy. Mrs. Min hit on his hand. This isn't for you. Have your salad. Mr. Min, but that's not fair. You both are eating delicious food and giving me grass. At least let me have some snacks. Mrs. Min, I think you want to sleep on couch too, right? Mr. Min, no, I love salad. I was born to eat salad only. Started eating. Jimin started laughing loudly by seeing their bickerings. It reminds him his parents and grandparents. They all were bickering like this. Mr. Min, what happened, Jimmy? Why are you laughing like this? Jimin, so sorry. I just remembered something. They all started having their lunch while chit-chatting. Jimin didn't leave a single chance to make them laugh with his silly talks. Time skipped after the lunch. Jimin, oh ma, what's this surprise? Mrs. Min gave him 3 movie tickets. So today Jimmy will spend his all day with Oma and Appa. See, we already fixed everything. Jimin, wow, movie tickets. How did you know? I want to watch movie. Mr. Min, we are your second parents now. We promised to your parents that we will fulfill your all the desires. You want to spend time with your Oma and Appa, right? Jimin happily nodded his head. Yes. Mr. Min, then let's go and enjoy your day with your second parents. Arthur's point of view. Jimin was so happy. This was his best day. He watched movie, then went to mall, did lots of shoppings, had ice creams with Mr. and Mrs. Min. In short, he enjoyed a lot and then head back to their hotel. It's night time. So this is Mr. and Mrs. Min's another luxurious hotel. I don't know its name, so I gave it name Bubble Cabin. They all were waiting there while drinking juices. Jimin, oh ma, for whom are we waiting? Mrs. Min, just wait for few more minutes, baby. You will be very happy to see the person. Jimin, Otte! I smiled. He was very happy today. It is the best day for him. One by one he got lots of happiness. Well, our Jim deserves it, right? Mr. Min, see who is here to meet you. Jimin looked up and shouts, Yoon! Yoongi came there and sat beside him. Yeah, me. Why are you shouting? You're behaving like you see me after ages. Jimin nervously laughed. Oh, no. Yoongi, then come and sit. Jimin checking him head to toe. By the way, from where are you coming? Cute suspicious look. Yoongi, what do you mean by this? Of course I came here from the home. But why are you asking? Jimin mumbles, because you are looking so good, like you went on date. He thought nobody heard him, but Yoongi did by his cat bar. Yoongi whispered to him, "Don't worry, I didn't go on any date, so don't boil your blood. Come, let's have dinner together. I especially came here for leaving my all the work behind." Jimin embarrassed. "Oh, okay." They all started having their dinner together. It was their first family dinner. Even Yoongi's too. He never went outside with his parents for dinner. Time skipped after the dinner. Jimin, "I'm so happy today. Oh my appa, you know I always want this family outing. Thank you so much for this. I'm so happy today." Mrs. Min, "We are also very happy to spend our time with you." Mr. Min, "Jimmy, baby, now we have to leave." Jimin happily, "Yes, appa, it's already very late. Let's go home, sweet home," said in cheerful voice. Mrs. Min, "No, baby, you misunderstood us. We are heading back to USA. Our flight is in few hours." Jimin, teary eyes, "No, you can't go like this. You just came yesterday. I will not let you go." Hugged both of them tightly. Mr. Min wiped his tears. "Jimmy, try to understand, baby. We have work. We will come back soon to meet you. Don't cry, okay?" Mrs. Min, "You are a strong baby, right? Let us go, okay? Now give us your famous eye smile." Jimin, "But your luggage are in our home. You can't go without your luggage." Mrs. Min, "Yoongi brought it with him." Jimin angrily looked at Yoongi. "So you also know this, but you still didn't tell me anything." Mr. Min, "Don't be angry, Jimmy. We don't want to spoil your mood. We want to make you happy." Jimin wins. "Then don't go na." Yoongi pulled him towards himself. "Let them go. They have work. Don't cry." Jimin, "Okay, but I will also come to see of you." Sad pout. Yoongi, "Of course we will. Now let's go, otherwise they will be late." They all sat on the car and Yoongi drove the car towards airport. Yoonmin see of their parents and head back. Jimin silently cried and fall asleep in midway. Time skipped after some times. Yoonmin see of their parents and now they are heading back to their home. Jimin slept at midway because he was too tired. Yoongi, while cleaning Jimin's face with wet wipes, "Did you know in our wedding day you would fall asleep just like this? It's all similar. You were crying so much at that day and today too. I'm so sorry for making you cry. I really don't want to make you cry, but I didn't have any other option. I know you loved them so much and wanted to spend more time with them, but I'm not feeling comfortable with them. Only I know how I controlled myself. I don't want to hurt you. That's why I allowed them to stay in our house. But I was so scared. What if I hurt you because of them? So that's why I went to drop them at the hotel." Flashback started. Yoongi, "Oma, Appa, I wanna say something to both of you." Mrs. Min, "Yes, son. Say, you don't need to think before talking with us." Mr. Min, "Yes, son. Your Oma is right. Tell us, what do you wanna say?" Yoongi, "Thank you, Oma and Appa. I want you both head back to USA." Mr. and Mrs. Min were shocked to hear this. They didn't expect this from him. Mr. Min, "But why, son? Did we do any mistake?" Yoongi, "No, Appa, you didn't do any mistake. It's just I can't behave normal in front of Jimin. I can't show him that everything is fine between us. I can't give him any fake happiness. So I want you both to leave as soon as possible. Mr. Min, but son, Mrs. Min stopped him. Mrs. Min, it's okay, son. If you want this, then we will leave today itself and we will never come here until you yourself invite us. But I have a small request. Can you fulfill it? Yoongi, yes, Oma. Tell me, what do you want? Mrs. Min, Jimin wants to spend time with his parents. His real parents can't fulfill his wish, so we want to fulfill this wish. Let him spend his today's day with us. We promised at night we will leave. Yoongi, okay, Oma, you both can spend time with him as much as you want. He is your son first. Mrs. Min, thank you so much. Flashback ended. So this was the secret talks between them. Some wounds will never heal. Yoongi drove the car towards their mansion. Jimin was still sleeping. He was very tired of today's enjoyment. He did lots of fun today. Yoongi picked him up in his arms and made him sleep in his room and went to his room to sleep. To be continued. Questions. How's the episode? Will Mr. and Mrs. Min ever come back? What do you think Yoongi did right or wrong to send his parents away? Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. First of all, stop telling me that the episode was too short. It's not short. It's way more than long. I spoiled you all so much. Now I have to bear your tantrums too. Poor me. Nobody gonna understand me. Anyways, do you think will Jimin ever know about this? We will meet soon. Till then, take care of yourself. Happy Basant Panchami. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.